What's up, everyone? It's Straight Through Astrology reading series. So, this this Mercury conjunct Pluto thing, I think I can feel Venus going into Capricorn from the galactic center, 27 degrees Sagittarius. I think I can feel that. I felt when Venus conjoined the dwarf planet Quasar in the galactic center yesterday, and I have a theory that this planet Quasar is intensifying the energy of the galactic center. And the galactic center is really just the place where the plane of all planets intersects, the plane of the galaxy. It's in Sagittarius, so it's not like some kind of fictional concept of the galactic center. It's literally the plane of the galaxy, and when a planet crosses the plane of the galaxy, it looks cool. I think that it's beaming the energy of condensed stars, and that's why Sagittarius ends up having a similar energy to Jupiter. Just expansion. You don't know why, but it's crazy. That's how it is. And for some reason, when Venus crosses this point, it's especially noticeable. It's noticeable in our social interactions, because the Venus placement of any given time, in the sky, it determines how we socialize, it's kind of like the social climate of the day. The social climate of the day is Venus, while your social climate and your ways of socializing are the Venus in your chart. And your Venus interacts with the world, the atmosphere of the day, and the atmosphere of the day, it has Venus moving into Capricorn now. So before I leave anything out, I'm going to look at the chart, the screen. One sec, gotta type this in. So, the reason why I feel people think that this is such a time of significance, that I saw a lot of spiritual people suddenly get this feeling like something clicked, it validated something for the spiritual people who believe in some other things, that there was some kind of awakening happening or something like that. And the reason why I feel it's touching this node of awakening, this sensitive node in people's consciousness, is the fact that this is something that has been active in the back of our minds for the last 3 years. Uranus square Pluto. 4 years, actually. It's about four years. So this is something that has been active in the back of our minds for 4 years. When something touches Uranus or Pluto and stays stuck, that'll make it burst. It's an explosive, electric, revolutionary thing in the first place. Before Mercury even conjoins it, it's this revolutionary fireball, just firecracker in the back of our minds. And then when Mercury comes to beam that Uranus square Pluto energy to the front of our minds, when retrograde is so fateful that the place where Mercury chooses to move backwards, so to speak, it just ends up exactly conjunct Pluto square Uranus, and that's where it's going to get stuck. Extremely fateful. So any good astrologer could have predicted this in advance and told you something's going to happen now. Something's going to be decided. We're going to tap into this node in our consciousness that we felt for several years. I didn't make any bold predictions because, well, I don't know. I knew it was coming. I told you all it was coming, but will it really make a difference if I rave and rant and tell a ton of people about that? Probably not. So if you follow my work, you can see something like this in advance, if you subscribe to what I'm talking about. But, it's just a sacred thing. I think it's a sacred thing. And the reason why I do this the way I do it, the way I just speak on camera, and I just make the daily horoscopes and just say it how it is because it's sacred to me, you know. I do readings for like $30 an hour, and I don't really like to do the other type of readings that much, like document readings or more expensive readings. I prefer to just do hours and hours of video chat if someone wants to, because I think that's the most effective way to do it, and I think it's sacred. It's sacred. You can't be attaching money to this, or too rigid of a practice, or it becomes not as sacred. It's a sacred art. It's a sacred art of feeling the energy in the air, understanding the energy that composes a person's soul. That's my opinion of it, you know. So how do you feel right now? Hit up the comments. Peace.